I just watched the latest Sonic the Hedgehog movie and I'm about to give you my thoughts. This is a spoiler-free review, so you can watch it before or after you see the movie. So the whole team is back for this one. We get the same director from the first two Sonic films. Voice actors Ben Schwartz, Idris Elba, and Colleen Shaughnessy are back as Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. Keanu Reeves joins the cast as Shadow, and live actors Jim Carrey, James Marsden, and Tika Sumpter round out the cast. There's a lot to like here. The movie was just generally fun to watch for lots of reasons, not the least of which was the dynamic between Team Sonic. I appreciate how optimistic Sonic was and how Knuckles has that lovable, punch everything outlook on life. All the characters got their moments to shine and show off a little, and the visuals of them using their abilities was entertaining. Here, Jim Carrey does double duty playing both Robotnik and his grandfather. They really gave him the space to do what he does best, and that's the only place we as an audience get to see him these days. He said he was retiring, but it seems he's made an exception to return to this Sonic franchise. He's so silly in this that they had to augment major special effects sequences around his silliness multiple times. Who knows if he'll be back, so enjoy it. I loved all the costumes of Robotnik, and a couple were really iconic. I think they wanted to get out all the looks of Robotnik between the younger and older Robotniks. All the Robotnik tech and the bots were really cool too. Shadow the Hedgehog was great, and Keanu Reeves was suitable voicing him. He was kind of brooding and angry and dominating in battle. I enjoyed his character design too in the various presentations that we saw of him. From the shoes to the colors, it was just a cool looking character. Plus he had a sympathetic backstory. And story-wise, Sonic 3 had some messages all about how to deal with grief and how to deal with anger. Being someone who played the original Sonic games on my Sega Genesis growing up, I loved all the call outs to the games and even to the era that the games were released in. If you grew up on Sonic like me, and if you have younger kids, this is the perfect movie to take them to. Also stick around for some cool Marvel style post and mid-credit scenes that could have some interesting implications. Okay, hold on, I just wanted to take a quick break. I'm Derek and I run this channel, and if you're an action movie buff and if you're enjoying my content, then Heroic Review is for you. I'm working on building a community of people just like us, and you can expect to see lots of new content about all the coolest movies and shows from me in the coming year. So please give this channel a like and a subscribe to let me know that I'm doing something right and so you don't miss my next video. Okay, now back to the review. Now for what I didn't like. While the movie was fun to watch, outside of the IP, I didn't find it particularly unique or inventive, especially when you compare it to like the Mario movie or something like Spider-Verse or Transformers 1. And while the movie was generally well shot with great animation, every time the human cast showed up, they're very much and very often in green screen. And I found it a little bit distracting a couple times. The hair gave it away. And if you don't have kids, I wouldn't call this one a much see or anything. I'm thinking maybe a 6 if you don't have kids or a 7 if you do, but I'm interested whether you're planning to check this one out or if you saw it. Tell me what you thought of it in the comments, and you can see another one of my videos right here.